Hi everyone. So in this video we are going to see about harmful microorganisms. So harmful microorganisms are nothing but the microorganisms which causes diseases. Okay, the disease causing microbes are nothing but harmful microorganisms. So microorganisms are useful and they are also harmful in many ways. So what are those? We are going to say how they are going to harm us. So some of the microorganisms that cause diseases in human beings, plants and animals. So they not only cause the disease to the human being, they also cause diseases to the plants and also some other animals. Let us see. So the disease causing microbes, we are going to call it as what? Pathogens. Okay, pathogen is nothing but the microorganisms which cause disease. Okay, that we are going to call it as, that microbe we are going to call it as pathogens. Okay, so say some microorganisms spoil food, okay, clothing and leather. So how they are going to do and what are the activities we are going to see. Okay, so you know that the food which is prepared yesterday or day before yesterday, you are going to see it has been spoiled. Okay, why? Because of the action of microbe only. Okay, so let us see. This is causing microorganisms in humans. Okay, how the microorganisms are going to cause diseases in the humans. So pathogen, as I said earlier, the disease causing microbe is called as what? Pathogen. Okay, they enter into our body through the air we breathe. How they are going to enter? The microbes which are present in the air. Okay, not only air, in water or the food we eat. Okay, so they sit in food, on food, or they are present in water or they are present in air. So whatever we are breathing or eating or drinking that contain microbes, in that way they enter into our body. Okay, and then they cause the diseases to us. They can also transmitted by direct contact with an infected person or carried by an animal. So from one person to another person they are carried. Okay, how they are transmitted is nothing but what? Transfer. Okay, transmitted is nothing but what? Transfer. So the microorganisms are going to transfer from one person to another by direct contact or by the animal contact. Okay, so let us see how they are going to spread. They are going to spread by air, water or food or the physical contact. Okay, so when we sneeze, okay, by air is nothing but whenever a person is going to cough or when he is going to sneeze, the microbes are released to the air. Okay, and that air is breathed by another person. That another person is going to get the disease. Okay, so the water also same thing. If the water which contains the microbes, they are going to get infected, and the physical contact by touching hands, okay, by touching the body, we are going to get the diseases. And such kind of diseases we are going to call it as what? Communicable diseases. Okay, communicable diseases. So when a person is very close to the another person, or whenever a person is talking to another person, or whenever a person is touching another person, in this way the diseases are transferred to the other person. So this kind of diseases are nothing but what? Communicable diseases. So the some of the communicable diseases are nothing but cholera, common cold, chickenpox and tuberculosis. So let me say one thing. If one person in your house gets cold or cough, what happens? In your home only two to three persons get the same thing. That is nothing but cold and cough is transferred to the other person who are present in your houses. Okay, so such kind of diseases are nothing but communicable diseases. So here they gave, when a person is suffering from common cold and sneezes, fine drops of moisture carrying thousands of viruses are spread in the air. Okay, whenever a person is going to cough or when he is going to sneeze, what happens? The viruses or the bacteria or the harmful bacteria which are present in his body, by fine droplets. Have you seen when you are sneezing or coughing, droplets are going to come outside to the atmosphere. Okay, that air contains some harmful bacteria and that is taken by another person. In this way, the viruses or the bacteria are transferred to the healthy person, and the person is going to get infected. Okay, so how we are going to control this communicable diseases? By taking some measures or some precautions. What are those? You have to keep a handkerchief on the nose and mouth while you are sneezing. Okay, while you are sneezing, what you have to do, you have to hold a handkerchief on your mouth and nose while you are sneezing or coughing, so that the microbes are not going to enter into the atmosphere or the air. In this way, somewhat the communicable diseases are prevented. Okay, and it is better to be distance from the infected person. So if a person is coughing or sneezing, make sure that you are very far to them. So there are some other insects and animals which act as carriers of the disease causing microbes. So what happens? Not only the infected person, with the help of air, water, or the food, the diseases are transferred. There are some animals or some insects that carry the diseases to the other person or other animal. How? For example, housefly is one such carrier. Housefly is nothing but it is a fly, a very small fly, you can say, when they roam or they fly near your eyes sometimes. Okay, making some irritation. Okay, so these housefly are going to sit in a garbage and animal excreta. Excreta is nothing but what? Animal waste. Okay, animal dung or animal waste, whatever it is. They sit on the garbage. Garbage is nothing but the waste. Okay, on dustbins they are going to sit. On animal waste they are going to sit, and they come into our houses. They sit on our uncovered food and they transfer the pathogens. That is nothing but disease causing microbes. Okay, they sit, and that food unknowingly we people or the humans or any other animals are going to eat that. In this way, the bacteria or the viruses are entered into the body. Okay, so these insects and the animals which carry the bacteria or virus that causes diseases are nothing but what? Carriers. Okay, carriers of the diseases. So whenever this uncovered food is eaten by the people or any other person, they are going to get sick or they are going to get the diseases. So what we have to do? We have to always keep the food covered with plates or any other thing. So, and you are not supposed to eat any uncovered food items of the food. So that's the reason why your parents are going to say that don't eat the roadside foods. Why? Because that food is not covered with the, so that food is uncovered food. So that's the reason why they are said to not to consume the roadside food. So another example for carrier is female anopheles mosquito. So this female anopheles mosquito is nothing but it is a mosquito which carries a disease called as malaria. Okay, it causes a disease called as malaria. You all know that malaria, it is a fever which carries the parasite of malaria. So the insect that carry the bacteria is nothing but what? Female mosquito, Anopheles mosquito. The mosquito name it is, and then what it carries? Plasmodium. Okay, Plasmodium vivax is the disease causing bacteria called as malaria. So malaria is caused by female Anopheles mosquito. What is the bacteria name? The bacteria name is Plasmodium vivax. So female Aedes mosquito act as a carriers of dengue virus. Okay, so female anopheles mosquito malaria, female Aedes mosquito causes what? Dengue virus. Okay, so how can this malaria and dengue is prevented? So mainly the mosquitoes are going to sit upon the water. The breed is nothing but they reproduce in water. So what you have to do, you have to keep your surroundings clean. Make sure that your surroundings does not contain any water collection. Okay, like cooler tires, flower pot, etc. Make sure that they do not contain water. Okay, if your surroundings are clean, you are going to prevent these mosquitoes from breeding, and in this way the spread of malaria and dengue is prevented. So thank you for watching the video. For more videos, please subscribe the channel.